Alright, Team Venture Duels, this is Shadowflare again, looking at the Hero Beatdown deck, or as I like to call it, my Ultimate Dream Heroes. 3 Elemental Hero Neos Alias, nice 19 beaters, also a normal monster, good target for my Hero Blast tech. 2 E-Hero Wildheart. Wildheart is unaffected by traps, so no Torrential Tribute, no D-Prison, no Mirror Force. 2 Elemental Hero Prisma. Prisma is a nice tech, so I can throw my Elemental Heroes in the graveyard, make them a name for something else I need at the time. 2 Sparkmans. Nice tech. I run a lot of Sparkman fusions, so he's good to have in the deck. 2 Elemental Hero Ice Edges. Ice Edge is a choice tech for myself, but Ice Edge allows me to ping for 800 directly, as well as blow up a back row. 2 King of the Swamps. King of the Swamps allows me to search out my polymerizations as well as using for fusion material with my other monsters. 2 Debris Dragons. Debris Dragon, as you can see, there are 4 targets next to my Debris Dragons. 2 Snowman Eaters and 2 King of the Swamps. Allows me to go for my level 7 Dragon Synchros, my Gungnir, and my Black Rose Dragon. And 1 Elemental Hero Stratos. Stratos being limited to 1, it's still an amazing tech card. Here we go to the spell lineup. 3 Polymerizations. I know it's a little bit heavy, but I fuse a lot with this deck. 2 Miracle Fusions. Removing my E-Heroes from the field or the graveyard from play, and getting an even stronger one out to the field. 2 Gold Sarkos. Don't run Pot of Dualities, but these are just as good. 2 Pot of Avarice to allow me to recycle my monsters. 2 E-Emergency Calls. I run 2 E-Calls and 1 Rhoda. These allow me to search out my warriors really fast. 2 MST's main deck for a lot of spell and trap hate. 1 Dark Hole, clear the field, and spam fusion for the win. 1 Giant Trinade clearing the back row, 1 Monster Reborn staple. 1 Rhoda. Rhoda's always been a staple in any warrior deck. 1 Mind Control. This gets rid of a pesky monster that I can't get rid of and allows me to either use it for fusion material or just to clear it out of the field for an OTK. 1 Card Destruction. This card is evil in this deck. I throw everything that I don't need in the graveyard and it screws my opponent up royally. 2 Hero Blast. I have 5 targets for Hero Blast in this deck, and it's pretty good. Most of the monsters we see at our locals have between 19 and 15 attack. So my 5 targets, my 2 aliases, and my 2 Sparkmans are plenty targets for Hero Blast. 1 Royal Oppression. Nice for negation on special summonings. I can just destroy it, or I can bounce it back with Giant Trinade when I want to fusion spam for the win. 1 Call of the Haunted. It's a tech, but it allows me to bring back the cards that I need from the graveyard to either fuse with them or synchro with them. Here we go for the extra deck. The extra deck is not finished. I have some proxies, but I'm still working on it. 2 Gungnir Dragon of the Ice Barriers. Nice for Debris Heroes. You have 4 targets for Waters. He's awesome tech. 1 Black Rose Dragon clearing the field. 2 Elemental Hero Absolute Zeros. 0 is always a good for Debris Heroes. There are plenty of targets for Waters in the deck. 2 Elemental Hero The Shinings. Shining is an amazing card when it gains attack for the number of Elemental Heroes you have removed, and then you get him back once he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. 2 Shining Phoenix Enforcers. Almost the same as Shining Flare Wingman, just they can't be destroyed by battle. Still beast. 1 Plasma Vice. Plasma Vice has piercing damage as well as the ability to knock off a face-up attack position card. 1 Dark Bright, nice piercing tech and destroy effect. 2 Shining Flare Wingmans. Again, I run Sparkman in the deck. They're nice tech with King of the Swamp. 1 Wild Edge. Wild Edge, nice effect, being able to attack all your opponent's monsters. And 1 Terra Firma. Terra Firma has a pretty nice effect since I run Oceans in the extra deck or in the side deck, as well as Woodsman in the side deck. And here we go for the side deck. The side deck is again not done. We have 1 Plague Spreader Zombie, 2 Elemental Hero Oceans. It was a choice for me to run Ocean or Ice Edge, and I like Ice Edge more. 2 Elemental Hero Woodsman, nice defense, and as well as recycling my polys. 2 Swift Scarecrows, again, against heavy swarm decks, very good tech. 1 Surging Knight Draco Quest. I fuse one of my warriors with Dragon-type Synchro, and they're just awesome. Super Poly. Super Poly is what makes this deck wrong against, decks such as Dragoonides and Dragon Spam. I steal their dragons, I steal their Dragon Synchros, and I make my own Surging Dragon Knight. 2 Forbidden Chalices. Forbidden Chalice either beef up my monsters, or I negate an opponent's monster's effect and give them a little boost. 1 Future Fusion. I understand it's not in the main deck, it's in the side deck because the deck has enough speed on its own to not need Future Fusion in the main deck. Side deck also a Glow Up Bulb, an Elemental Hero Neos Knight, possible once Extreme Victory is released, and 1 Colossal Fighter. Alright guys, this is Shadowflare, Team Venture Duelist. This is the Ultimate Dream Heroes. Signing off.